What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today, we're doing the entire phone collection that spans from flip phones, generic phones, Samsungs, iPhones, all in one video. So yeah, first let's start off with the iPhones, because they're the best. Starting here first, we have the iPhone 4S, 16 gig. This phone's very nice feel, it's outdated, but it still holds up. Like, it still feels very nice in the hand. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels like an iPhone 12, mini, if I'm being honest. Next, here we have my iPhone SE first gen. These are going up in value, but mine sucks because mine has a very horrid battery. I have my iPhone 6. This phone is nice. It's 96% battery health. Very nice phone. Holds up very well. Yeah, my iPhone 6S. I do have to use this soon for an upcoming video. iPhone 6S 10 years later. Here we are, my iPhone 6 Plus. This phone works. 16 gigabyte. My iPhone 7 here. Love the iPhone 7. Very nice build. Very nice build. Here my iPhone 8 Plus. Product red. I like this phone a lot. If my phone's dead and my XR is dead, I will use this. Speaking of my iPhone XR, here it is. My XR. We'll use this later. I'm just gonna flip it up like that. Here's my other one. This phone boot loops and it's pretty bad shape. Well, it's good condition, but it boot loops and it's not used. Here's one of my favorite build iPhones, the iPhone 11 Pro. Love this phone. It's bad battery though. We have my iPhone SE 2nd gen. Pretty nice. Works wow. All these iPhones work, by the way. My iPhone 12 mini. This phone works. It's on iOS 18. Nothing special. Here on my iPhone 14. Still bad as always. It's okay. It's an okay phone. It's just the battery, man. Like, it's on 90%, but I know it's not. It's, like, horrible. Alright, now let's move on to Samsungs. Here's my S3. It works. Here I have my S4. This phone is mint spectacular condition. Very nice. Very nice phone. S6 Edge Plus, Google locked. S7, don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know how this happened. It wasn't me. I found it like that. Very nice phone. The only problem is the battery. Common in S7s. This phone does not show any sign of life at all. It's mint though. Like, look at it. Look at the build. Very nice. Oh, never mind. It's cracked. I never even noticed that until now. Here's the Note 3. Stylus included. Note 4. Missing stylus. And my Note 5. With a bad battery and a missing stylus. Now let's move on to the very not good Samsungs. Here we have a Samsung A something. I don't even know what this phone is. And I don't really care because it's Google locked. I might smash it for a video one day. Here I have a Samsung Galaxy Unknown. I call it the Unknown because it really is unknown. I don't know what this phone is. Here I have a Samsung Galaxy J3 6V. Never heard of it. Never will hear of it because it's Google locked, so. And I don't care to bypass it. Here I have a J3. This phone's nice. I like this phone. It's particularly very nice. This phone is nice. Yeah, this random Samsung, I don't even know. It's shattered and bad shape, and don't really care to get it running because it's one of the cheaper versions. It's like the A10 or something. Here we have this Samsung. I'm not sure what it is. It's shattered also. Here is this Samsung. Don't know what this is either. I know it's a budget phone and I know it's shareable. It just doesn't turn on anymore. I don't know why it doesn't turn on. And yeah. Here we have two Samsung Galaxy A10es. These phones are very horrible and don't work because one just decided to freaking the LCD just shot one day, and then this one I don't know what happened with it. You have a Google Pixel 3 Pro. What do they call them? XL, yeah, 3XL. Very nice phone. I like this phone, even though it's cracked here and here. I still like this phone. I use it to test SIM cards and whatnot. Here's my Samsung. I'm not Samsung. We moved on from Samsung. Google Pixel 1 XL. Very nice phone. Like that phone. And here we have my mint condition Google Pixel 3a. Love this. Look at it. It's mint condition. Look at this screen, not a scratch. So that's why I keep it in this microfiber bag, so it could stay mint condition. Here we have some Moto E5 Cruises. These both work and they're on the same OS. They're identical. Here we have this Motorola phone, kind of junk. Here we have this LG phone. Moved on from Motorola, and I think it has the red ring of death because every time I turn it on, it shows a red ring here. Don't know what that means and don't really care. Here we have this like government LG. I turned it on and it said FBI. It's like something, and I don't know. Very weird phone. Don't really want to tamper with it. Here I have my LG G5. This phone's a really nice phone. I do like it because LG did it so that you could still have a waterproof phone and remove your battery. We have some very, very trash LG phones here. These are identical. Don't really care. They're both broken. Here we have these phones. They're also identical. I got them for free off eBay because they sent these instead of the iPhone 4. I was very pissed, but go watch that video. You have two identical OnePlus Nords here. These, one of them work, one of them doesn't. You have a ZTE, fake iPhone 8 Plus. You know how ZTE does. We have an HTC Windows phone. These are honestly, I think they might be getting rare because I see them on eBay for like 30 bucks. You have an Alcatel Prize bloated battery, so I had to take it out. It's getting puffy. This phone is very weird. Very weird phone. You have a Techno phone. This phone, don't really care to test it because it's just one of those generic Androids, you know. I have another Alcatel. This phone is password locked. Don't really care to get into it either. You have a CoolPad, generic phone. This phone works. You have a UMX phone. This phone also works, but it's so slow. Like, it's like unusable. You have a ZTE Z Max Pro. This phone is Google locked. Sadly, this phone it's nice. It's a nice build. Like 2018. I think these were a popular phone. You have these two HTC work phones. These phones, I can't really test them because I don't have that charging port. So like, These are a nice build, though. I do like them. Now let's move on to the dummy phones. So that's including bar phones and flip phones and slide phones and computer phones and all that. Alright. First, we have a Samsung bar phone. That phone is junk. Doesn't even turn on. Because it doesn't have a battery. Here's this Samsung bar phone. I found this. It kind of looks like an iPhone 2G from the back, but it's not. You have a Samsung Slide. It's probably not even called the Samsung Slide. I don't even know what that phone's called. Here we have Samsung track phone, generic. You get the point. Here we have an actual, like, at the time, you know, people bought these Verizon, you know. Was probably a good phone at the time, but don't have the charger, so it's untested. You have a Samsung Gravity. I think this is what it's called, or Gusto, yeah, Samsung Gusto 2. This was my grandma's old phone. Nice build. Here I have this Samsung. I bought it for like $1. Kind of do regret that. Here's another Samsung Slide, a pink one. Here we have this AT&T Samsung. And then we have this random Samsung. I don't even see this. I think it's an import. Here we have another generic one, track phone. You have a Samsung Elias 2, and I do like this phone because it goes both ways. Pretty cool. You have this Samsung. It's supposed to have a cover, but that probably broke off. It broke off, so like, yeah. Now let's move on to LG. Here you have an LG V2, I think they're called. I don't know what these are called. I forgot. LG V3 or something. Something V with it. Yeah, and it's dying. Here's the V3. I think this is the V2, and this is the V3. Dead. LG. NV. Yep, NV2. This is the NV3. Alright, here we have some generic LG phone. Yeah. And another one, which actually, this phone works. If you won't believe me. This phone works. I have one identical to it. Here we have this Verizon LG. I used to have 2 of them, but I don't know. No, I had 3 of them. I don't know where the other one went. Here we have this LG phone. It has faceplates. So, like, you could take this off and get a new one. Kind of like the Xbox 360. Here I have a AT&T LG. Pretty generic, you know, standard phone. We have a Slide. Pretty cool. Kind of like the T-Mobile T1, I think it's called. Like the first Android. Kind of reminds me of that, with like the buttons on the bottom. Here we have just a standard LG flip phone. Nothing special. And a bar phone. Nothing special either. Just track phone. Here we have an LG flip phone. I don't know what happened to this phone. What is going on here? I don't know. Identical to this one. As you can see, they're identical. Except this one's a track phone. Now let's move on to Nokia. We only have 2 Nokias. Here we have this Verizon Nokia. Pretty standard. Untested. Here I have a bar Nokia. This is probably from like 2002, I'm guessing, or something like that. Now let's move on to Motorola. The 2000s Y2K aesthetic is real. When you see a Motorola Razr V3. Found this in the Target bin. This phone doesn't work. Here I have a Motorola. This Motorola phone, it's on Boost Mobile. Here I have this like tiny, this phone is little phone. And it has one of those big SIM cards. Next here we have this giant, beefy, thick, hey yo, Motorola phone from like 99 probably. Now let's move on like no name phones. Here we have this phone. I don't even know what it is. It's on Verizon, so I'm guessing it's something good at the time. Has an antenna. Pretty nice. And then we have one of those dead people grandpa phones that probably someone died and they recycled this phone. Look at the big buttons. It's like an old big phone. Yeah, that is the whole phone collection. I'm spinning of 89 phones in all these are 89 phones, which that's pretty cool. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a month. Very sorry for that. I'm trying to make it up to you guys. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.